I think your reference to what I would call the administrative managerial state, which is really a place where we are to a large degree today. And I think part of what might be helpful to understand how do we get there. First of all, I appreciate the reference to we've always had these issues, because if you go back even to the Philadelphia Convention, you go back to the ratification conventions that took place in each of the states, one of the things you see is that there were people pointing out, here are potential problems we see with this. And one of the problems that was pointed out most often was the fear of consolidation. For the founding generation, to them, consolidation was that the states would be absorbed into this new general government and end up being little more than administrative provinces. And as we move along, we begin to see shifts philosophically, especially during the 19th century. Here we begin to move toward this idea that science can answer all of our questions. And science becomes the driving force that now we just get the experts you talked about now come in, apply the science. We don't really need the citizens to make decisions anymore. We've got experts who are going to make those decisions for us. And really what I hear coming from people like William here, that we've got to, as individual citizens, become reacquainted with Jesus Christ. We've got to come back to our first love and understand how that relates to the system of government we're going to have. And we need to disabuse ourselves of the idea that neutrality exists, because will either have a system of government that is influenced by biblical principles, or we're going to get something very different. And it won't be neutral. It won't be a neutral secular state that simply treats us all as if we are equally of value. We need to then recognize, how do we apply those various kinds of principles from our Bible in the life that we're leading as a body politic?